Yeah, what a cursed week that was. Now we're just waiting on Kaiman to get back. Is Morgan there? Is he sitting in another room watching Dragon Ball again with another group of people?
I'm literally in the fucking roll 20.
You just haven't said anything at all. Let's see. Now, pretty sure I've said this before. I'm not sure if you were all here for it, but I don't know if this next combat is going to result in a complete TPK. Because again, nothing about this was ever balanced or practiced, any of the sort. Although, now that I think about it, I kind of designed this game to make you guys want to go here first, which is kind of silly when I think about it now, with this one having the hardest boss. Yeah, well.
So what I'm hearing is TPK, and then we get Monk, Wizard, Ranger, Fighter Party.
Uh,
The only healing we need is fucking macho healing to slap some
TPK,
mud on.
and then intermission campaign 2.
Please God, no, this one already went on way too long for a one shot.
It was supposed to be like 4 to 6 sessions.
Instead, it's taken 6 months.
Well, part of that is because people can't show up. For some reason.
So hear me out. We save intermission 2 for a later date instead of forcing it because we would have done it by now.
Intermission 2 is supposed to be 3 sessions. Believe
I
that or
don't
not.
trust that.
Holy shit. CM's armor increased by 1 and intelligence increased by 2. He's no
And did you hear
longer
the reason
16.
they're renaming Totem Guard?
What? Oh,
Totem Barbarians being
I
renamed.
don't care. Who
It's
cares?
officially being renamed to the Baldur's Gate 3 one.
The I don't remember what it was called.
Wildheart.
Yeah, it makes more sense. And Totem. Totem. There were no totems. There was nothing in the writing about needing a totem of any sort for your barbarian to have their powers. Wild Heart just makes much more sense.
You know, we can get a Tavern Brawler implemented.
No, Tavern Brawler is ridiculous. Some of the balance
Well,
changes for Baldur's Gate 3 are absolutely insane.
you don't like having a 30 AC monk punching you for 300 damage a round?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You know what change really pisses me off most? Druids cannot turn into fucking owl bears.
Can druids turn into owlbears in Baldur's Gate?
Yes. That's not possible.
Yeah,
But
they're
they can.
monstrosities, right?
Yeah.
I think
That's why I hated the movie too.
that was possible in older systems.
No, they've always been a monstrosity.
No, I think it was possible to become an owlbear in older systems.
Nope, in literally no edition is it possible.
I'm pretty sure. Uh, maybe my friend misread it because I have my friends making 2E characters just so they could experience the system and see how it does its things. And he mentioned becoming an owl bear once, but I don't know what that was from.
AD&D has a very 2E has a very weird restriction on it. It
What's it?
says real world animal,
Yeah, it says real world, but
and
I'm back.
so
I'm not
although an
sure
owl
if
bear
there's
is a
like a
mammal, they're
skills and
not
powers
real.
thing. I'm not sure if there's like a skills and powers thing or a spells and magic thing that can change that. I haven't really looked into it too much because nobody plays Druid in 2E. Welcome back. Like I said, everyone, I have no idea how this is gonna go. We're just gonna jump right into planning. Yes. um,
Instant death.
yeah. So you guys hear the horn.
It's instant death into session 0 for skipping intermission 2.
Session 0 for doing intermission 2 because I think intermission 2 sounds really cool. I want to do it. I know that you want to play Sylvan really badly and
No, I
probably
just want to
get
see what
yourself
happens
killed.
with Vash the Stampede.
Um, but intermission
I'm
2 sounds
probably
fun.
gonna reroll my class.
How about
And actually, it's more. I just really want to try your ranger changes.
when this is over? I thought, are you still a ranger? I thought you went warlock.
Yeah, going full ranger.
Oh, okay. It's
Fucking
actually better
oozes
than
flavor.
warlock. I thought your warlocks, which was stupid and unreasonable. But I mean, you don't care about that. What was I gonna say? We'll get to it when we get to it. I will propose.
wizard
I will
over
give
warlock.
you guys the prompt for my intermission campaign, and I'll let you guys vote as to whether you want to play intermission 2 or move on to freeform. But as for another time, as this is our first session in almost a month.
Has it really been that long? Good
Continuing the cliffhanger of endless combat, which once again was poorly planned on my part. Hopefully, this one will kill you guys outright. We don't have to worry about any more of that. So, you guys hear the horn. You hear the shouting from across the valley. This beastly visage of a man who towers. Well, doesn't tower over the trees, but he is almost as tall as a small tree himself. As
what type of tree?
The trees in this place are all massive. There is no type. You can see him and his entourage sort of march down this little path here, and he towers over them immensely. Dirge, you are quite big compared to everyone else in your party. Of course, One Eye is maybe about 4 times as large as you. And then you are about 4 times as large as everyone else around you, save for Sparrow, who is very tiny. And so is the Master Dragons and his people. Master Dragons and Sparrow, they're about the same size. This thing is probably as tall as One Eye is long. But he's also about twice as wide as One Eye. This hulking beast of a man. His thundering stomps heard throughout the trees. His thundering voice heard throughout the entire region. You hear the shout, and this is what I get for taking a nap. Come on out, the lot of you. What do you guys do?
We don't come on out.
We hide in the trees.
You
We
guys,
become one with the tree.
right? You guys stay in the camp there.
We're trying to become druids.
We're have to deal
And
with
I
it.
cast Commune.
What's commune? Was that your
Yeah, it's the free spells.
Did
First 3
you?
spells.
Yeah, you could do that. Well, can you do that?
Well, we're still in camp, right?
Yes, but camp technically means that you took a night's sleep. I'm not sure if there was a night's sleep.
Oh, is
between...
is this like a actual thing, a continuation from
Yes,
our?
this is like you guys get to camp, you guys start talking. Actually, no, there was a camp because
Yeah,
both
we got the 2 dudes.
yeah, MOD
They joined
and
our.
Kane came and spoke to you guys, and yes, you can cast commune. What about the rest of you? Is Armu here? Or is he just
Yes, he's just typing in Discord.
okay?
Okay, how about this? We send Perseus out.
It's probably going to be the case. I'm just trying to decide how we're going to do
You
it.
challenge him to an honorable 1 versus 1 combat. A duel between men.
That is quite the gamble.
So like David and Goliath, with the actual depictions where Goliath is a massive, massive giant.
Yes.
And then we take cheap shots midway through the duel.
Why don't you just go and shadow raid his asshole?
That's true. That's true too.
Because it's the wrong combat form.
Yeah, you can just do the Ant-Man thing where you just crawl up his asshole and just start tearing shit up.
The boys, oh no.
Let's see, where are my dice? Unravel my bag of dice here. Find my D100. Okay. How long do you guys maintain your positions out here?
27 years.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Pretty decent range, I think. Yeah.
27 years, good sir.
Decent range. Master Dragons and Kane, they look to you guys like we have to return to our people. We're going to make sure they're safe, yada yada, and they leave. Let's say you guys have been waiting out for like 30 minutes.
We could try and bombard them with magic since we have a decent amount of it, but we can see how many forces they have from here, right?
More or less. Yeah. Probably see most of them. It's not hard to see him. And then he has a decent sized number. I don't know what the military ranks are that go beyond squad and brigade. I only know those 2 in particular.
Or
But he has a good
Platoon.
host of men. Platoon, I think platoon is reasonable for this size of for this amount of soldiers.
Platoon should be like 30.
Isn't it like 30 or 50?
Yeah. Brigade should be multiple platoons, I think. Or it's like company, then brigade.
I think
forget.
brigade goes into the thousands.
That's battalion.
Is that battalion?
Yep.
Okay.
Battalion's equal to 1 legion, which is like 1,000 people. All right.
That's right.
So
Where the legion, where it comes from. I think.
I could challenge him to a 1-on-1, and we'll see what happens. If he accepts it, draw him away from his men, and we might have to like fight through all of them. We'll have to have a backup plan of some sort.
Yes. What is the backup plan for when they have to scrape you up off the ground?
Wait, so are we actually gonna be going with the to have someone 1-on-1?
Don't look at that.
I
I mean,
think-
that's up to you guys.
I think that's the best bet currently. It gets him away from his men. We don't have to spend as many resources on them if he fights me. The question
And it
is,
gives us a gauge of how strong he is.
is he mounted or is he just walking around?
He's walking.
Element from Mapgara. Just don't let him know you're actually flagged for PvP.
Well, Makara, there is no PvP on hardcore. You just die afterwards.
Yes, but you're letting him know. Well, you don't let him know you're flagged for PvP, so if he tries to, like, pre-buff you, boom. Or if he tries to attack early.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet. Eli can move up to support or try and stay out of sight. That way maybe he doesn't suspect anything.
So
Not
you
with,
are
like-
gonna do it? You're gonna do the
Yeah.
Okay, I will cast Earthen Ward on Perseus.
And what does that do?
Grants any creature immunity to a single spell effect, beneficial or malicious. 1 action, touch.
You place a finger on Perseus, and sort of a host of vines emerge from the ground and sort of wrap around his armor, kind of just adorning his armor with this new little kind of woody, kind of planty layer of protection. And the vines kind of move around towards things that are moving nearby, as if to try to catch something. You are protected from 1 spell, whether you like it or not.
I look like a druid now. So, what exactly was the plan if this goes south, or if he disagrees?
You run away. You tactically run away. So we can regroup and figure out what we're actually going to do if we cannot fight him in an honorable duel.
Sure. It's time.
Okay. You leave the safety of the woods. You leave the safety of the woods because you are going to attempt to lure your enemy, while you're not even completely healed yet, into a one-on-one. And this creature is massive. This man, you're not even sure if Greatman applies to him, because he is even larger from those beasts from beyond that once held you in palm. No. He's at least twice their size. If you thought One Eye was a great beast, this guy is practically a god.
Boy.
How can you kill a god?
Come and look upon the heart.
You walk down the clearing. You continue to approach as you see him and his men in the distance.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move you myself. You get to about here. And then the Legion notice you. And this guy who's just sort of leaning against a tree off in the distance, seeming to kind of just space out. He's somewhat aloof. The soldiers call out to him, and he notices your presence as well. He shouts out to you, and it's amazing that you can hear him from this far away, almost clearly. State your business! As his voice booms between the trees.
I've come to challenge you to a duel.
Tell him to a card duel. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes, you all break out the dual decks. Stages appear from out of nowhere beneath you. The air goes silent. And then a laughter bursts out amongst the ranks. And then he starts to laugh as well. Why would one so small even think to try? As he starts to step forward. As a tremor erupts out from every step of the way. Every time his feet contact the ground, you feel that rumble beneath the earth.
Do you keep walking towards me?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of just giving him time between steps to see if you do anything or say anything. He's covering a decent amount of ground. Now pretend that this is not
Remain
combat.
silent.
Okay? Remain silent as he keeps stepping forward. Eventually entering the same hex you're in. And at this point, you realize, maybe you don't realize it, but you do get a full grasp of how tall he is. Well, tall isn't the word, of how monstrous he is.
7 inches.
Even regarding that, you're about the size of like half of his foot. You cannot look him in the eye because you have to bend backwards just to get the eye line right. This man is massive. You know that last level of Yoshi's Island where you fight Baby Bowser and he's turned into a gargantuan creature? It's like that when he gets up close to you. He completely
No.
overshadows you. And you stood face to face with a beast from beyond the trees. You were in its hand, or whatever could be construed as a hand. It was huge. It was quite huge. You reckon you're about the same size as its head. You feel like you could probably fit 4 of yourself in his head. You stare face to face with this slayer. There are no words. Even the swamp around you goes silent. The silence continues.
I have a condition. If I win the duel, you and your men must leave the area.
If you win the duel, I'm sure my men will be too afraid to even fight you. For what creature such as yourself could fell me?
I felled many dragons and many creatures in my campaign. You will be no different.
We'll see about that. He continues to stare at you, not an ounce of emotion on his face. He stands there, feet slightly spread, hands at his sides. You notice he has no weapons. Even his men have sort of grown curious as to what is going on before them. As for
How
the rest
big
of
are
you,
his men?
I mean, his men are all your guys' size. They're all small men, mostly.
How many men?
Uh, from what you gather, 3 squads of infantry, 3 squads of archers, and 2 river dragons.
So like 4 guys.
You can take them.
Oh, and then you
Honestly,
also
the
notice
sad
that
thing is
he.
if we were in the combat where we could do raid, probably be good.
Are you guys? What are the rest of you guys doing as Perseus just disappears from your camp?
Neekin, waiting for a good chance for us to interfere. Legally interfere.
Right.
You can tell we're totally confident in our plan.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong for us.
Well, I should mention for this, it's not really a I guess I should have mentioned this earlier. Not, this is fine. You guys are going to engage in a one-on-one fight. It is not going to be using battlefield rules. You'll be using rules as, regular combat in normal systems, written by people who, well, actually that's not true. I was going to say written by people who don't make their systems one high on a mountain of cocaine, but technically I'm using 2E style systems for my combat, so that is not true. You will be fighting him as if he was an actual creature, and you are in just regular plain old combat.
By God, it's Herod from the trees.
He looks down at you, and he tells you, well, make the first move.
I set one card in defense mode.
Now, here's my question. Are these spells all verbal and somatic?
I believe so.
Because there ain't no mention. How loud does the somatic have to be? If we're hidden in a, say 60 feet away, would not Perseus, would our good friend Dirge be able to cast a spell without them knowing?
Because of the way the magic works in
Provided
this
it's not a physical
setting,
spell.
because of the way the magic works in this setting, it's always very obvious that you're casting spells, no matter what.
Even if it's a non-combat spell?
Even if it's a non-combat spell. It's very obvious that magic is happening to the point where you can feel somebody as casting a spell. So when Dirge placed his earthen ward on Perseus, you felt the anima flowing around everybody and into the spell that was then cast on Perseus. Anima is not subtle. Well, Perseus.
I'm gonna draw my sword and charge.
You draw your sword and you charge. Okay. You charge at the man. I imagine you guys maybe were 50 feet away at max. If you don't have 50 feet of movement, it's fine because he will not move. He will let you make the second turn to actually charge him.
I'll have to cast dash beforehand. Holy fuck.
You charge at him. And then you keep charging at him. You reach him. What do? Do you make your attack?
Yes, I'm gonna try and like whack his fucking the tendons in his legs, I guess.
If you can even reach them. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay.
Fuck, where's my sheet? Ooh!
You motherfuckers.
I thought I had it pulled up, my bed. Wait, that's the wrong sheet. I have too many sheets now. Oh no.
All I ask you is guys show up and have your sheet and log into Roll20. Too much. It's too much. I will show up to Cobra Quest. I don't know. I like having a day off.
You do coup de grace, right?
Coup de grace? What's that?
Yes.
Is that Pathfinder something?
It's also a thing from, I think, older edition. Basically, helpless people you can basically insta-kill.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay, we have a chance. We just need to get a good roll.
I heard a roll. What was it? I have too many screens. I need another monitor.
I rolled in Roll20.
There's Edge. 13! Where is Slayer? Oh yeah, what is... Hold on. I need to figure out if these guys use armor class or battle class against you guys. Pretty sure they do use... No. You swing your first hit. You stab into his foot. And your sword just kind of scrapes along a length of his skin harmlessly. If you have another attack, now's the time to use it.
I don't think I get a bonus action, or do I get a second attack?
Yeah,
I do
you have
get a
two
second
attacks.
attack. Yeah, I
You
forgot.
have 2 main hand attacks and 1 offhand attack, which is your shield.
Holy based.
Ooh, nat 20. Yes! Not only is that a critical roll, but you clear by 5. You deal critical damage. You deal 2 times damage. Go ahead and roll.
Let's see. So it'd be 2d6 plus 5?
2d6 plus 1. Or no.
Oh.
I'm not sure if I have the modifications for you. I don't remember what the modifications were.
I think I just gained +1. No, that is the +1 from the sword, I think.
You have a
Or
plus
from,
1.
like, the reinforcement.
I think if you have reinforcement, it should be another +1. So you should have +2. So 2d6 plus 2. You deal 12 damage to this gargantuan, beastly man. Are you going to make an offhand attack?
Fuck yeah.
Just a second. Put these guys side by side instead. You hit. Your shield seems to do just enough. Just enough force in your shield to, kind of bruise his foot a little bit. Go ahead and roll damage. Wow, these are
Based.
surprisingly good rolls. You slam your shield into his foot. The metal of your shield resonates. Resonates up your arm and through your armor and into your teeth. I feel like that was a good hit. You don't feel like it did anything, though.
But
And
which
as you...
combat power does he have?
Who? Perseus?
Yeah. Yes. Which combat power do you have?
He has
The comp.
bulwark. Oh,
Yes.
general combat power. What general combat power do you have?
I don't remember. I don't think I took one.
You should
I
have
think I
one.
like. Remember you told us to take one, and then I was like, I'd like bulwark though.
No, general. You don't replace roll. Your general you switch out.
Yeah, I don't think I took general combat power.
Okay.
I've always just used bulwark.
All right. You get back into a defensive stance, and you look up at your dance partner. No emotion whatsoever. And then his face switches to abjunct rage. I'm pretty sure that's the proper way to use that word.
Is his Achilles fucked up? Did I do damage?
In a flash, you see his fist rise into the air, and then you see your vision is clouded by darkness as that fist is has eclipsed your vision. He misses. He is slightly off to the side, but there is dirt and dust everywhere. He picks his fist up out of the ground as a sizable crater beside you, maybe about half your height in depth, forms. And he brings his fist down again. This time, the darkness remains as this fist clobbers you into the dirt. Rolling a 41, which beats your gifted instinct. which is just so you know, gifted instinct is your AC for this battle.
If the instinct, so yeah, that's
He gets 2 attacks though, right?
That was his second attack.
No, I mean, from using bulwark, doesn't he get 2?
He didn't use bulwark,
no. I have two.
and he has 2.
No, like because doesn't bulwark let him attack as a reaction?
He didn't use bulwark.
I didn't know.
10, 15, 21 damage. Straight to your
Goddamn.
face. As the duel has begun. It's your move.
I lunge again, try and attack the same spot.
Okay? Actually, I'm not sure if this is the right song. You lunge again. Please roll me a d20 for that first attack. Unless you want me to use this 16-year-old. 12, actually.
No, I'll just roll another one. Damn, we're really on the extreme ends of
Shook.
rolls here.
Flattened. Maybe suffering from crush syndrome. You reel forward with your gladius, clattering once again off the skin and bone of this man's foot, and you lose your sword. It falls.
Oh no.
It falls somewhere to your right, about 9 feet away. It is still your turn.
I rolled a 16 for my second attack.
Oh, okay. Well, your second
But
attack,
I guess it doesn't matter, yeah.
yeah.
I can't do that now.
I
Alright.
can say that's your shield
Well,
if you
I
want.
guess I'll...
I mean,
No, I'm gonna try and get my Gladius back.
Alright. You go for your gladius. You can get it. No problem.
he could still attack though. It's a free action.
Yeah. You pick up your gladius. You didn't really travel far enough for it to be an opportunity attack, so you can return and attack once more with that gladius, still using the action. This time you find purchase and you clear by 5. Go ahead and roll double damage.
Either clear by 5 or I like critically fail.
You stab into his foot. You deal what you believe to be a decent amount of damage. It's a little red. It's not quite bloody, but it's damage. You wish to do an offhand attack.
Let me think. So we'll just attack again. it's insane.
That is pretty nuts. Oh, Jesus, how? Okay. Let's see. Line his name's a little better. Just like that. Like that. Okay. Yeah. Roll me another d20. We can see just how bad. Just a flat d20. As I get these dice ready for the Slayer's turn. You feel like you're about to do it again. But you remember, oh yeah, I did this last time. I know how to not do this time. And you don't do it a second time. Your gladius remains in your hand.
I need to buy weapon chain, bros.
It is now the Slayer's turn. Once again, the Slayer reaches his fist into the air, eclipsing your vision. But once more, my accursed dice allow a crater to be made beside you. Again, he raises his fist to do the same thing. And, where's my calculator? Believe 30s? No. 38. Just narrowly beats your gifted instinct once more. Last time, you saw the punch coming. This time, you're dazzled. Once again, dazzled by the outright destruction this creature's able to pull off. With nothing but his bare fists. You take... 13 points of damage. As once more you find yourself clobbered and in a pit.
Don't put me in the Yamcha pit, bro. That's fucked up.
It is your turn.
Yamcha created me, bro.
It is your turn once more.
You know, he didn't put any rules about shoving over bear-sized differences. Just knock giant prone, dude. That's all you gotta do.
I don't think I'd ever be able to do that outside of like cutting the dude's leg off.
Even in 5th edition, you can't really win a grapple check against a creature more than 2 sizes bigger than you, or 2 sizes bigger than you.
You didn't mention the size difference requirement to your grapple.
I mean, you could grab him. You're kind of like doing a Monster Hunter, I'm climbing on this guy thing.
It's also not there with shove.
It's not BG3 shove, unfortunately. I'm gonna try and attack the same spot.
BG3 shove. What a glorious thing. You attempt to pierce this. You keep trying to, get this, really mangle his foot, but your gladius just can't break through his thick skin. This time, you seem to get through, but just barely. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay. Once more, you find yourself, you find your gladius making headway. You're not really sure how much you're actually doing, but you're doing something. Are you going to continue attacking, or with your shield, or...
Oh.
This time, you kind of just swing wide. Maybe all the hits to the, well, I would say hit to the head, but it's more like hit to your entire body is just, it's shaking your vision. You swing your shield wide, you barely even scrape by, maybe doesn't even feel the wind of your shield. The Slayer's turn once more. Raises his fist into the air and brings it crashing down on dirt. Why is this dice rolling sub 5 every roll? He tries the same thing once more. And yeah, I don't think that's gonna hit. 34. I think Gifted Instinct's quite balanced. 2 craters. You're standing in a sea of Greatman fist-sized craters. It is now your turn.
Oh fuck, we're back. I didn't like to see him die. It's winnable, bros.
That is a... Can you double crit against this guy? No, you can't. I don't think you can. That is a regular crit. Roll double damage.
But what if he throws his sword?
I'm not a practitioner of the North God style.
Your blade pierces his skin once more. Still, you know, it's kind of drawing blood. You see red. It's not oozing or trickling of any sort. You hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Not bad.
Again, you find a strike. You think it's effective. You feel like you're doing a consistent amount of damage to him. But you're covered in blood. Your armor's dented. The cloth that adorns your lorica is torn. You're breathing heavily. There is obviously a very one-sidedness to this match.
Do we enact our cheese?
It is still your turn.
Let's see. Is the offhand attack considered a bonus action, or is it just offhand attack?
I think it's just part of your attack.
Yeah.
Because this game is just too different.
Just wasn't sure.
Once again, you're just swinging your shield. Maybe you're sort of just in a survival mode. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Bring in a new dice. A ringer, as they say. The Slayer raises his fist once more. Here comes the giant fist. As a 42 is rolled against you. I do not believe it crits. However, it does do damage. $20 damage. As the giant fist comes crashing down on you like a meteor. And this next hit will miss completely. More dirt launched into the air. It is now your turn once more.
How much damage did he deal?
20.
20?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
I'm surprised you aren't dead yet.
It's going better than expected.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, it kind of is going better than expected just because this dice won't. My d20s just decide to roll sub 6 when I use them against you guys specifically. You hit. It's not a crit, but it is damage. You
Alright,
deal
I
5
will-
damage futilely to this beast of a creature. And then in your follow-up, you fumble your attack once more. Please roll me another d20 to see how bad this fumble is. You strike your sword directly into the dirt. It is stuck. You can sacrifice 1 attack to retrieve it, or ignore it.
I will retrieve it. I'm going to retrieve my sword.
You retrieve your sword, sacrificing your attack.
I'm gonna die with my sword.
Do you stand there and wait for the attack to come?
Yes.
Alright, it's about time I interrupt and cast overcharged explosive casting flame strike on the big guy.
All we
Okay.
want to do is want Val to put him to sleep so he can insta kill.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Now,
It's just a flat 60% chance of the insta kill. We can do it.
can we pause for a second? Because I didn't say anything. Because you as players, you have freedom to say what you're going to be doing during narrative turns. The entire time Perseus walked up there, you guys didn't say anything or do anything. Right?
I did
It was not
hide myself inside One Eye's mouth.
okay, and One Eye, I was not given any instruction as to move One Eye anywhere. Actually,
Okay,
there
so
was no
he's-
instruction for any ambush. I'm kind of just expecting for you guys to sit there and watch as Perseus died.
No, I mean, One Eye should be like around 100 feet from the big guy.
Okay, well,
See, this is why I was asking about the stealth stuff, because Dirge can put him to sleep. And
yeah,
if
but
the
you
only one
guys,
that would notice is Dirge.
I,
Is Slayer Arctos.
I feel
Then if
bad.
he's put to sleep.
I feel bad about just outright killing Kaiman, but you guys didn't really make much of a plan or say you're gonna do anything. During the entire time,
That's why I'm telling Dirge to try to put him to sleep.
no, you started talking about that once the duel began. And,
Yeah, I mean, we can easily just say that in between the round, and then he just has to go.
The duel has been what, 4 or 5 turns? That's been 30 seconds. It takes a lot more than 30 seconds to travel from there, where your camp is, to there, the duel.
You said we were 50 feet away.
I did not say you were 50 feet away.
You did say we were 50 feet away.
No, I did not say you were 50 feet away. I don't think I ever said 50 feet in this entire session
Yes,
until
you did.
now. No, I did not. I said Perseus was 50 feet away. Perseus was 50 feet away from Arctos, because Perseus is the only person who said anything about approaching Arctos at all.
We said we're waiting in ambush near,
Yeah, I did
Before
not
it
hear
started.
that.
and then Perseus is the one that went out.
I think Harmu said he was hiding in One Eye's mouth, but there's no mention of moving One Eye. I thought you guys were literally just going to watch Perseus die.
Well, how big are these squares?
100 feet each.
Okay, in what world do you think we can watch a duel from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11?
You
That's
didn't say it. You guys, I
1,200
assumed you
feet
guys,
away.
If you
I
guys,
assumed you
That's
guys
like
were gonna
what a-
figure something out while I was fighting.
I thought they
How
were gonna
much is
figure something out while you were
1,200 feet?
walking. You guys have played enough games to know that you can say stuff and say, you know, during narratives, say, "Hey, excuse me,
No, I
hi.
know
While
our
Perseus
over
is
here, but I thought
walking down
we
his
were, like,
death
over
march, I would
here.
like to go." Yeah, and you could also do that because we're playing at roll 20.
But this is the other field. I thought we were gonna worry about for this field.
No. Why would I move Perseus at all during this narrative? Why would Perseus
Well,
move himself at all?
who wants to get slingshotted into the boss?
Hold on a second. All right. I will let you guys everyone except Perseus. I will give you 5 minutes starting at 8:16 my time. Actually come up with a plan. And then we will roll D100s to see how successfully you guys position yourself to do that plan. So think in
Okay,
your heads
so
right now. Think in
how-
your heads. Right? We're gonna wait for 8:16 my time, which is also Haku's time, which is also Morgan's time, I assume. You guys have enough experience playing that you know you can just say, "Hey, well, Perseus is walking up.
Okay.
Okay, go talk now."
It's 8:16. Okay, so what we do is the sleep spell that Dirge has is 120 foot range. It has no save. In combat, it has a 6% chance of landing. There are no specifications for size, no hit die, just flat out puts them to sleep. Hyde said that he has coup de grace as a rule. So if he's asleep, that puts him as helpless, meaning Perseus can literally instantly kill him. If that fails, I still have my camp power up, which gives me the advantage and no call shot penalty. I still have my roll combat power, and I have my Chekhov's gun of taking the bow from like our very first fight. So the least I'd be able to do if that does fail is literally bow his eyes out. Or just a really, really big rock and say it must have been the wind. But no, if he gets put to sleep, it wins the duel instantly. Because of how I described the magic, the only person that would notice it is Arctos and Perseus. And us who are near you.
No, it'd be very noticeable. Doesn't matter about your range. But continue talking.
But I mean, from the way the spell is described, it's because you said that people around would notice, like, immediate range, but this is also a spell that has no visual effect to it.
You see
So
that
the only
shit?
person that would notice is
There's only one person
Arctos,
blinding.
who'd be
How
getting
are they
put to
supposed
sleep,
How are they
and
supposed to
Perseus,
be
who
able to
wouldn't
do
be.
this?
If it fails,
Come on.
then we have to help
Come on.
Perseus regardless. So it's basically a win-lose situation. If it goes over well with the sleep, Perseus wins the duel. If not, we get to help Perseus.
Three more minutes to plan.
So what I was thinking was we can use wind tunnel on someone to get them there first, and then we can cyclone the giant. And then we can try and set up a sleep. Like,
Don't threaten
York
him,
was
Africa.
saying.
He will try to do all those nuts. And he'll
But
send
you
you
could
a
just have
whole
sleep in the first
paragraph as to
phase.
why the duel was unfair.
I assume you just have to roll under a 60 or lower.
What?
Because it's a 6% chance, I'm assuming that's 60 or lower on the D100.
Yeah.
And with how shit Perseus's rolls have been, it's gonna work. Oh no, from rolling around in the mud, it turns out he gave him tetanus. Oh no.
2 minutes. I hear silence. Are you guys done planning?
Alternatively, you position One Eye in front of you within 100 feet of the giant, and then you wind tunnel peasant cannon One Eye into him.
We tell One Eye this. We are gonna wind tunnel him into the giant.
One minute left.
So we just start moving, right? We just start moving over there.
Are you
Okay,
guys
so
done
that would
planning?
be- In terms of the damage, how much does One Eye weigh? This is important.
I don't know.
We
He's a
need to know.
dragon. He's a massive dragon.
How-
There is no
how much
weight
does
I'm
he
gonna
weigh?
pull out of my ass to fulfill some weird BG3 owl bear cannon. It's not gonna happen.
Falling object, but accounting for weight.
I mean, if you want to really put it into perspective, the Slayer is bigger than One Eye.
Yeah, but could he survive a fucking boulder being launched at him 100 feet in a second?
Peasant railguns are never going to exist in any universe because they are rules as written and they're dumb because there's no acceleration. Therefore, no acceleration means no speed, means no force.
Okay, but you're launching him. You're launching like something that's what, like 10 tons at 70 miles an hour.
Okay, your planning is over. What are you guys doing? There's no going back from the decisions you're going to say now. Speak for your party. Somebody.
It is up to you, Haku, since you're the one with the spell. You either cannon One Eye or you try to put him to sleep.
Okay, what is this cannon thing that you're talking about?
Wind tunnel lets him launch something 100 feet.
Okay.
So he was going to launch One Eye 100 feet in basically 1 second into the giant, well, into the Slayer.
Well, I don't think it means 1 second. If something happens in a round, it technically takes 6 seconds to resolve.
Yeah, but accounting for like the whole cast of the spell, the saying the words.
I guess that is true. But plan now. Plan now. There's 3 of you. Where's the plan? What's the plan?
Okay, we'll try and do the sleep method. Would I be able to sneak around and get over there without being seen? Like, are there enemies around here?
Okay.
Like-
There are no enemies in your path to the duel. You would assumedly... Actually, no. Give me a D100. The purpose of this one is to see where in between the planning and the approach of Legate Perseus over there is when you guys decided to begin moving. A lower is better.
Based on
It's not a good roll.
Based
So
on Haru's rule, Perseus is dead.
I would say somewhere after like 4 minutes, you guys actually finish your plan and you begin to try and execute it. Perseus walks his way over there. Let's say traveling 1,000 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 700 feet. At a brisk pace. Let's say you guys can get somewhere nearby. Now, you want to sneak into those woods. You're gonna have to roll me stealth. Alright, is there stealth? Yeah, it's roll me dexterity. Everyone who is attempting this.
Alright, I should probably roll it here instead. As a good boy.
They're technically doing what Morgan did to get in on a plan he was nowhere nearby. Not a good roll. Everyone else? Haku, 20. You guys don't have any dexterity? What's your guys' dexterity? I imagine Felix passes.
29.
My dexterity is 11.
Okay, you pass too. Kralakova, are you still hiding in the dragon's mouth?
Yep. I am.
Let's see. You don't really have to roll a stealth check then. It'll be one eye doing it. Although, would they find him suspicious, seeing as how he is a dragon in an area where a bunch of dragons are kept and bred as pets? They find nothing suspicious. They find nothing suspicious about the gigantic alligator rolling across the way and into the swamp, into the woods. Now, you guys wish to attempt to sleep Arctos. Let's say at this very end of the very round that just took place, before Arctos makes his move to kill Perseus, because let's see if I reroll the attacks. I won't say what they are.
Quintuple crit.
I think he can do that, actually.
What?
I think he can do a... No, he can't. I forgot what Crushing Blow is. Don't worry about it. Now...
Yes, Garrett Bros. He knows what crushing blows are.
Now...
He'll be here to remind us.
Your plan. Carry it out.
So if your sleep fails, reacting to it to let loose 2 arrows with camp power and 86 for the eyes.
I guess I should say this now. If your guys' plan fails, we're gonna switch up into battlefield combat, because they're gonna see that
If
you guys are fucking with the
we're
duel.
giga-fucked.
They see that your guys are messing with the duel, so those soldiers are gonna start charging. All right. Everyone good? Oh, I should probably move. One eye over here. Kralakova inside his mouth. All right. So, the plan. Execute it.
Roll the D100. I believe in you. Literally, our fates are in your hands.
Okay, so I can cast sleep now.
Do you cast sleep?
Hold on. Should I cast sleep? What do you say?
I'm the DM. You don't want my opinions. Or if I
I'm
give you my
voice
opinions, you
actor.
can't use them.
Okay,
You're a
I will
fucking
cast
doctor?
sleep.
Dirge casts sleep. Dirge, please roll a d100. Perseus's life might depend on it.
Oh boy!
Let's go.
I've made my peace. Die an honorable legionnaire.
Well, truthfully, all your lives depend on it.
And this isn't exactly honorable in the slightest.
As you are standing there, you feel its vibration rolling up your feet and through your spine and into your head, Perseus, as you feel the tingle of anima just flowing through the region. Arctos, as he raises his fist, his face goes from fueled with rage to surprised. He looks around and he sees off in the distance the source of the anima as a trail and a speckle of green here and there start to fade away. He lets
What
loose
the-
a howling roar. His men blow their horns and charge into battle. We are now in battlefield combat.
I still want to make my reaction for that.
You react as he's roaring.
Okay, so we're going for 86 called shot on his eyes.
Can you? That seems a bit much. Seems like you're trying to play with rules I had no intention of ruling against.
That's using the camp skill, which is there, and then it's using the roll combat power.
Called shot without incurring a penalty hit, that's true. But 86. So attack at advantage against any creature, ignoring AC they have from armor, be it natural or worn. 86 has no... I mean, aside from just giving you advantage, it's fine. It's also massive. And the bow you're going to wield, I think, is a size up from what you are. That's just
No, it fit. It was from regular size. A little bit for first combat.
Yeah, the... What's his name is bigger than you, though. The bow is like a size... This for a creature's size larger than you.
Said it was you said it was just a regular longbow.
Yeah, it looks like a regular longbow. But it's wielded by a creature who's a size larger than you. It's like,
I think it was picked up one of the archers that were killed that were the same size.
No, it was from Stalker Ivan.
Oh, it was from one of the archers from when Felix went around the left side on a nice little murder rampage.
No, you stole Ivan's bow.
No, I'm saying the bow from the very first combat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your attacks.
We're doing +5 for advantage.
+4. So yeah, I think you're attacking at what, +8?
Yes.
What is this guy's? Oh, yeah, his answer words. One shot, that's okay. Okay, you get your attack off. Do we? No. You get your attack off. You get a double crit against the Slayer. Roll your damage.
Are they both double crit?
Double crit. Oh, that is true. I don't think longbows can double crit. Nope, you get a normal crit. The crits in this game are a bit more Pathfindery with the can multi-crit.
Ooh, wait. So the claw is 18 to 20, 2 to 3, and a 15 on called shot. Would the longbow have a 17 called shot?
The dice is the dice is natural and not, it's not the actual. No penalties or no penalties and bonuses don't matter. It's just the natural die you're measuring.
Okay,
roll
and
the
we're
natural
going for
19.
one arrow for each eye.
And just about every weapon is 18 to 20 in this game. Okay. You fire what are the equivalent of... What would this even compare to? Well, I'm trying to do
How big
size
is it?
calculus in my head. Imagine if an object, not even the size of a toothpick, like maybe the size of a needle at the end of a thumbtack,
Well, he's huge, right?
is gargantuan.
Gargantuan?
He's bigger than a beast from beyond.
I think I might be able to get an answer for comparison.
This would be like shooting this would be like throwing a pencil at the eye of a Tarrasque. You still hit.
I'm just looking to try to figure out what the size comparison is here.
Personally, I think I'm giving you way too much than you guys deserve for this this horrible showing of sending out a sacrificial lamb and not having told a DM anything but I'm hiding in the dragon's mouth.
It is equivalent to a dagger from a small creature attacking a medium creature.
No, it's the equivalent of like I said, the needle at the end of a thumbtack going inside the eye of like a
I'm going
bear.
off a 3E. I'm going off a 3E damage table. We have longsword at 1d8 on the medium, 46 on my gargantuan, which is a 3 size difference. So
What are
if you
you
were
talking
to,
about?
I'm looking at the weapon size table.
No, stop. Just stop. Listen to the DM. This is the equivalent of throwing a pencil into the eyes of a Tarrasque. Sure, you hit,
So pretty much fucking hurt.
but does it matter? Did
mean,
anybody
obviously
else
kind
have
of
a reaction they're holding as the horns blow out?
I don't think I have anything for it. I'm Shit, my chance is pretty slim here.
Somebody roll me a d20. Let's get this initiative roll going. See which side acts after the horn blows. Your team acts first. You are now in battlefield combat. Perseus, you standing beside two your most loyal soldiers. All of you beaten, bloodied, battered, and bruised. You a lot worse off than most of them, or than either of them, to be honest. Within 100 feet of you guys stands one large, angry man, wearing the pelt of some battle-born creature. That it was probably larger than him, as the horns blow out from the north. And you realize that your friends have arrived a bit too late to carry out a plan that might have been good if it worked. Might have. What do you do?
Fuck. You think?
The second bow attack should have had a D4 applied to it.
Go ahead and roll that d4 now.
Oh boy, a 9 and a 9. Then what's the durability of an eyeball?
I've never actually looked things up. Usually I give every body part a percentage of the max HP of a creature. And once that threshold is broken and dealing like a fourth of the damage, a percentage of the damage to the main body, and then once that threshold is broken, I say, okay, this piece is hurt or damaged or destroyed. I imagine eyeballs are pretty weak, but this is also a very big, meaty creature.
I mean, have you ever stuck a thumbtack in your eye?
I mean, you can stick needles in your eyes and walk away fine. You're not gonna like it, and you might break something, but it can be done.
My unit's gonna retreat.
Perseus and your 2 men, he retreat.
Me and One Eye are gonna go towards the men in the north.
You're going to skirt past Arctos here.
Yes.
Right.
To hear me out, I know how we can win this battlefield combat.
Felix Dirge.
Um,
Or let's wait for Krella. You got something?
Can I cast?
Yeah, you can cast.
Right, I will be casting a overcharged explosive fucking flame strike on, I mean, one of those units, I guess.
Okay. Ping one. Which one?
Let's go with the archers.
I assume that one there, the middle.
Yeah.
You got it. Roll your damage. I believe it was what, 12d6? 180 something?
But I don't know, I'm making calculations now.
You know, really, the only people who have an excuse are, I would say Haku and Kaiman. Harmon and Morgan should have definitely known to be more verbose about their planning and what they were going to do. Well, ooh, that's pretty bad for an overcharge.
So it's 70 damage.
Yes, you obliterate the majority of the soldiers, archers hiding in this forest here. Their presence is now known.
Alright, and I will take, I will tell One Eye to eat the infantry units in front.
Okay.
I will also change my position from inside his mountain to mountain.
Okay, you mount the dragon. The dragon has moved his full speed. He cannot eat these guys this turn. Dirge, Felix. You guys are standing there and watching as this monstrous creature seems to be completely unharmed by anything you guys have done. What do you guys do? Who's going first? Speak now.
I'm going first.
Dirge.
You should probably heal Perseus.
Dirge. What do you do?
I cast Cyclone.
You cast Cyclone. I assume you cast it on Arctos?
Arctos, yep.
Alright.
Damn.
Ouch. Well, he is massive. I think he only gets one turn anyway.
It's one huge or larger creature. It's
Okay,
a 1d4 plus 1, so it's 2 turns.
Got it. He's in the air for 2 turns. Felix.
And I move over to Perseus.
The enemy has been Yule's staffed. It is in the air, harmless and unable to be harmed. What are you doing?
Is it still Dirge's turn?
Nope, it's your... Well, Dirge, what are you doing?
I'm moving over to Perseus
Okay.
after I did the cyclone.
You moved to Perseus. Felix, is now your turn. What are you doing?
Okay, he's stunned, right?
He is in Yule's staff. He is Cyclone. This is Warcraft 3.
Okay. I'm allowed to attack. I'm allowed to move, attack, and then use the rest of my movement, right?
For Battlefield, yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm not even gonna say you know what I'm doing. These would all have advantage as well.
Why are you rolling like that?
Because raid.
Did we establish whether or not creatures in Cyclone can be attacked? I'm pretty sure I said no.
We did. It says they're stunned.
Yeah, but they're Cyclone. The whole purpose is that it's like a Yule staff.
Reaching up there. They only take damage from AoE, like flame stack.
Yeah, because the arrows would just kind of get blown away by the wind. The gale force winds that are keeping up a massive creature of this size.
Okay. No raid. How many sharp objects do we have?
I mean, honestly, you have a skill that's better than raid for like a leader. Guess you're not reading your shit, but the others.
You know what, actually? It doesn't count as an attack. It doesn't count as an AoE. You do have a point there. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do underhanded duel. This is literally the most underhanded duel that could happen, I think.
Am I retarded, guys? Did I say that multiple times?
This isn't an attack, though.
What do you think it is?
There's no mention of attack in the text.
I really should just cancel this cyclone and kill you. Because now you're just being dumb.
I mean, I'm literally reading what it says. It doesn't mention attack anywhere.
How do you think a duel is going to happen when the creature you are fighting is essentially invulnerable to being acted against?
What did it say? Invulnerable for the stun?
Very careful.
Anyways, I'll wait for him to land then, and then I'll do the underhanded duel.
Okay. He's gonna be disappointed either way. Enemy's turn. This infantry closest to One Eye will attack One Eye. They don't know. I want to say One Eye just obliterates the fuck out of them. Yes. What was One Eye's damage?
A lot.
One Eye obliterates the fuck out of him. As 70% of the army just turns into a snack instantly. The archers march forward. They will attack One Eye without having to worry about being killed by him. None of their attacks land.
If they march, they take a 1d6.
Actually, I don't think it matters if they march anyway. I think they just take damage.
Yeah.
Roll 1d6. Take 5 points of damage. One of the soldiers succumbs to the flames beneath him. Archers will march forward. They'll also hail arrows upon One Eye. One of them will hit because it is a natural 20. One Eye will take maximum damage. Snapdragon comes up and picks a duel with One Eye. This time it's a little tricky as you are on top of One Eye. I'm going to have to ask you to make me an athletics check, Kralakova, if you wish to stay on him during this duel. And I believe One Eye wins all of these. Yeah, you get thrown off of One Eye in the ensuing duel between river dragons. Very one-sided duel, although not much damage seems to have been done to the enemy. Infantry march forward. Infantry march forward. River dragon march forward. Archers march forward. It is now your guys' turn.
If I set up an ambush, would like an ambush to react on when his invulnerability ends, would the ambush of the bonus count towards the underhanded duel?
It's just gonna come down and flatten
No.
Felix. He's just gonna fall out of the sky, and Felix is gonna get splatted.
Actually, that's a good idea. Go stand at the center of the cyclone.
Okay, we're waiting.
It is your guys' turn.
Alright, I will cast Anima Bolt on every fucking target around the One Eye.
Just so you know, Anima Bolt targets individual creatures.
No, it says any number of targets.
Yeah, but they targets individual creatures, so...
They're units, so there's multiple creatures per like circle thingy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's like
that's fine.
3, 6, 16, and then the one dragon.
Okay. So that's 17 bolts.
Okay. Let's see. I thought Anima Bolt would be used in a battle like this. These soldiers here take a total of... I'm just going clockwise. Oh. Okay. Those are some pretty good rolls. So, the infantry will take 8, 11. And they are all pacified. Right? It's what's the rules for the pacification? Is it just happens?
And the number of wait, yeah, it just happens, but let me see that time.
Archers take 6. Second group of archers. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 4, 12, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Alright, this next roll is
6,
more pacification
28.
points.
And the dragon takes 1, no 3. Dragon takes 3. Just divide that number by 17. Let's just get the average and apply it to everybody. Or, I'll do it.
That's 2.4.
Alright, so 2 rounds, these guys are all pacified. And then One Eye decides to chomp down on this guy here. I'm not even going to roll the damage. This guy's dead. Is that your turn, Krelakova?
Yes.
Okay. Perseus, Dirge, Felix. Who's going?
Still waiting on him to land.
I'm gonna try and send one of my men to go look for something. Any like healing from the river dragons.
I'm going. I am gonna cast.
Gonna cast motherfucking...
I am gonna cast Holy Rain.
Holy Rain. Does that do anything special besides heal?
Nope, just heal in 120 radius.
Okay.
Or I guess I'll cast I'll just cast Holy Mist. Yeah, I'll just cast Holy Mist.
What's Holy Mist? How many targets?
It's 2 creatures.
Is that the one that's yourself and another?
Yeah.
Alright, roll the healing. Yikes. Well, Perseus, you heal 12 HP, or 13 HP, and so do you, Dirge. You also heal 13 HP. You're half as dead as you once were, but still quite dead. Enemy's turn. I believe Arctos lands.
And flattens Morgan.
He is let down gracefully as he's looking around, screaming at his men, "Find them all and kill them." Archers will make a tactical retreat. Archers make a tactical retreat as they have the strange inability to want to fight. The Snapdragon, or River Dragon, does not have the intellect to retreat. He just stands there like an idiot, not understanding why. He doesn't want to feast on this dragon that's in his territory. Infantry move forward. He will roll a battlefield knowledge check. Felix.
Was I not able to have a reaction for the
No, because this is battlefield combat. Nobody moved it to your spot. The guy fell. I mean, if you want to do it, who do you want to ambush?
Arctos
Okay.
for the underhanded duel?
All right, here it comes.
I'm gonna fail. So how does it work? Is it like contested?
Yes, just like combat. 5 d20s. Wait for it. Guess what? You burst out of the woods and do an underhanded duel against Arctos. The problem is he's fucking massive. absolutely massive. He is huge. And you feel it with every strike of your blade against him, that there is something wrong about this creature.
I mean, according to the text, that would be a win.
Yes, but according to the text, not everything was put into the text that you should know because it would avoid the mystery of the game.
I mean, knowing the text of an ability is kind of important.
Yes,
Knowing what conditions it can and can't be used.
but when you play a game and you fight something,
Everything has a
do
chance
you
of
know
failing.
as to whether or not it's immune to certain things immediately without having read the monster's manual beforehand? No.
Why would it be immune to death?
It's immune to the mechanic that would bring on its death. If I want to put something into perspective, why would a 300 HP creature immediately die to a mechanic where you duel him and he's like 100 times your size?
Because that's what the mechanic literally says happens.
Yeah, if he was a normal creature, but he's not a normal creature. He is an emissary.
Just says enemy unit leader.
Enemy
I mean, it
unit
fits the
leader.
bill.
He doesn't have a unit. He is the unit.
And then it says if the assassin wins, the enemy commander's killed.
He's not a commander of any unit. He is the unit. He has no soldiers with him. He's not fighting. Well, technically, you should have soldiers with you, but you don't. You do the Dunderheaded duel. I'll give you. No, won't give you anything. Do you want to stand where you're standing?
What's the point of this ability then?
To kill everything but an emissary. I mean, he can also do something funny, but it'd be really dumb if I did it against you.
You do realize Culling the Weak specifically mentions what happens with emissaries and gifted and battleborn and
Specifically.
Purgator.
Because it takes them into account. That Wait, no, it doesn't say anything about. Pulling
Well,
Weak
the
doesn't
Weak
say
does.
anything.
Battleborn and Battleborn Predator will only lose 25% of its HP. Emissary and Gifted will take normal damage rolls instead of the normal effects. While Underhanded Duel doesn't mention that at all.
Wait, where is that? Oh, is that in the rules, not on the sheet?
Yes, the sheet doesn't mention the Battleborn or anything. It doesn't have that last section.
I've been looking at the sheet, but it doesn't matter. Pulling the Weak, I did that because it allows you to do something against them. Underhanded Duel specifically to kill units of the commanders, the leaders of the units that you fight that are like normal units. So if you instantly want to disband a unit, you can just do the duel. This works for Predator too, because technically every river dragon that you guys have fought against has one guy issuing it commands. It's just not important for them to be there narratively.
So it can instantly kill a turtle, but it can't instantly kill a guy.
It will kill the turtle's handler, and then the turtle becomes useless.
I mean, he may have no units, but he would still be the commander in this case.
He's the commander in the grand scheme of things, but he's not commanding a unit. He is just the emissary. If you want, or better yet, you should have asked me before even thinking about it, because I know what you were going to do. I just don't want to say it because you didn't ask ahead. You thought you were being cheeky and thought this was a way around the rules to kill a boss.
It's literally in the rules.
You could have just said, "Hey Hybe, does Underhanded Duel work against emissaries?" And I would have said, "No, it doesn't."
I would have assumed because it didn't mention emissary that I'm like telling the week it does.
Oh shit, we're assuming.
I'm assuming because I'm reading the raw.
Yeah.
The rules is written.
How many times have I told you that I wrote these like 3 years ago while sleep deprived, and all of it is just wrong and bad.
Okay, do I get?
How many times have we changed 86 throughout the course of this game, this campaign?
Literally none.
We've changed it like 3 times.
No, 86 legitimately hasn't been changed.
No, it has. You don't even remember them.
Okay,
By the way,
so can I get the rule to get away for free then?
yes, I will allow you to run away for free. Just ask me for being cheeky.
I was doing what it says it does.
Holding the weak would have been better because you would have at least done damage. Attacking would have been better because you would also at least done damage. You really think that I was going to let you one-shot a creature like this?
I mean, it's literally what the ability does.
But how would that even make sense narratively? Unless you literally did the Ant-Man meme, climbed up his asshole.
I mean, if he comes down from the cyclone, he's on his back. Unless he's a cat and he lands on his feet, in which case, holy shit, this is scary.
I'll tell you more about something else after this session. But Perseus, you send a man to run off to find some healing. I believe it's now the enemy's turn. Is that correct, everybody? No, it's not.
I don't
It's
have any predictions.
It's been the enemy's turn. I've been arguing with Morgan this entire time.
Shouldn't it be Dirge's turn?
Dirge healed Perseus.
That was the last turn.
No, the enemies never finished their turn because
Oh yeah.
Felix was doing a thing and I had to argue. This fucking Mapleoid. These I can't even find my words right now. They attack One Eye. They hit One Eye 1 time. Or I gotta roll damage. Oh, we just gotta put in 4. For 1 point of damage. These guys approach, they can't reach you. Dragon approaches, they can't reach you. Arctos. I think he's mad about cats right now. Might actually just blow past. Ooh, hold up. Take a look at his sheet. This is not as good. This is better in regular combat. What a shame. Arctos does just barrel through to find this this little cat creature thing that scraped his ankles and he's like, why didn't you die?
I like how the cat thing started because of the fucking thin blades.
It is now your guys' turn.
I will let One Eye do his thing and I will move towards the other set of enemies.
Okay.
And I will also cast anima bolts on them.
You cast anima bolts on...
This whole set of people over here.
What's the range on anima bolt? Because you can move 3 spaces. I'm not sure if you're gonna get all of them. Last time with
120 feet.
yeah, you gotta get within a hex of them. Last time they were all surrounding One Eye, so that was easy. You'd have to get 1, 2. You could get here. and hit the soldiers, the infantry.
Sure, why not?
And there are 10 men in that cluster of soldiers. $22. Go ahead and just roll one, or yeah, and average that out. I'm not doing it. Imagine it's
2.9, so
yeah,
3.
2.
Excuse me, I round up.
Let's round it up. That's
No.
silly.
Round it down.
Yes. These guys are.
Round up.
There we go. Pacified. One Eye keeps doing his thing. Assume that is your turn. One Eye goes forward and finishes, or attempts to finish his duel with this other river dragon, doing his reptilian doom guy thing. The big 10d12 as usual, carrying this other inferior river dragon to shreds, is dead. I think we will now approach these archers and get into their square and all up in their face. Urge, Perseus, Felix. One of you is being chased by an angry bear. The others are being approached by angry soldiers and a dragon. You found yourself in a perilous situation. Who's going first?
Where are the dudes attacking me? They're like right there.
They're one
a hex
square north
away,
of you,
right?
yeah. Right here, they're right here. Covered by your HP bars.
Yes.
Can't wait to move on to boundary.
I'm not gonna. We'll move. Engage them if they engage us, but I'm just gonna hold here for now. Hope my target gets back with something.
Wait, so do we all have to purchase Founder or just the DM?
Does what? No, just the DM has to purchase it. Everyone else connects like a web client, I think. I'm not sure yet. I haven't toyed around with it much. I think my friend is gonna run a pay-to-play campaign soon. I'll ask him how it works, and how well it does, and what he's
Coke
doing.
knows how it works. He's been working.
He's been playing with Foundry.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, how would I pay you? How would I pay you to DM a Pathfinder 2E?
I would have to learn Pathfinder 2e. But I mean,
It's actually fucking easy to learn.
I will DM a game for pay. I don't mind. Although I have no idea when I'm actually going to do it.
Now hear me out. Colleen the Weak. Surely the attack will hit.
Morgan, you're gonna get Poppy to just TPKS this tonight at some point. I can sense it.
How many? Am I just doing a unit attack?
Are you doing what now?
Do I just do a unit attack for it?
Good one, unit.
Let me see. Pulling. Once per camp, the assassin can attempt to assassinate individual creatures within a nation unit. If the attack hits, it'll instantly kill. This is not gonna work, but it's not a bitch creature. Emissary and Gifted will take normal damage rolls instead of the normal effects. So, yeah, you just...
Okay, but that's what it says there. And on the sheet, it doesn't mention the emissary part.
Yeah,
So which one do I go for then?
the one on the document, because I updated this document. after the sheets. I don't think I touched the sheets even after I gave them to you guys. Or
So is it essentially just a free attack with no consequence?
the attack still has to hit, so you attack without any retaliation.
Okay.
So just roll your one battlefield attack slot.
Oh, I thought
And
it was- oh, right, battlefield, not unit.
Yes. I think those all hit? No, 4 hits.
And since I still have 2 more, let's all make them all shots for free.
2 more. Don't you only have 5 attacks?
No, because it's a 3 total combats.
What?
Did you? For the camp skill, you have 3 total combats you can use it in.
The camp skill?
Meditate.
What does meditate do?
Next 3 combats called shot with no penalty to hit.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that works. So you
So those should all be crits at least then.
Yes?
It's because it says 15 on called shot on the sheet.
Yes. No. 15 on the natural die, so they're all technically critical rolls. So, crit, 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 no crit.
Oh, there's a plus 10 to them. Wait, how many crits was that?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. Just roll fucking 64. You lash out. You only make him more mad.
You know what the funny thing is? I think if this was a regular combat, I'd be doing more damage
Possibly.
because of the
Dirge.
attacking damage.
Dirge.
Also, I'm using the rest of
Yup.
my movement to get away.
What are you doing, Dirge? As the cat abandons the lot of you as a bear rolls by. Knowing full well that you don't need to be faster than bear, you should be faster than everybody else with you.
I Cyclone Slayer Arctos again.
Okay. Roll it. Wow. He will be in the air for 4 rounds. Okay. Arctos is in the air. Doing anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Think Perseus wasn't doing anything. Kralkova moved, One Eye moved. It is now the enemy's turn. This guy is pacified. They want to turn around and kill whoever casts some spells. They can't, so they're going to retreat as best they can. 1, 2. These archers.
Provoke an attack from me.
Huh? No, because you were not in their square.
Okay.
These archers with One Eye are going to do their best to run away, and they are going to get attacked as they do so. Let's just say that is. Ooh, that's massive crit. They've been tracking crits for One Eye. Let's just say that is a 12v12. and those archers are nearly dead, as all but 2 of them end up a meal. These archers are still pacified. They will approach, but they'll not be too close. This guy's dead. These guys will approach and attack Perseus, which could be very bad for Perseus.
Huh?
You're being attacked by soldiers. Do you
Yeah,
let your 2 soldiers take the brunt first, or do you take the first?
I only have 1 soldier, so
You have 2.
I just didn't want to go like find healing items.
Oh yeah, that's true. You have 1. So,
I will attack. That's my unit attack, right? Or
Yes.
No, that's my battlefield.
it's one of the 2.
Pretty sure it's battlefield. And then my unit is just my dudes.
Yeah. Battlefield. Do the battlefield attack. Those are good rolls. And they are in, I think you get hit 1 time in a duel, in a draw. But you do 4 times your damage.
I do 4d6 plus 2.
As they
What I
scratch you for 2 points of damage. And you should be doing that +2 for every attack that lands, by the way. So it's +8.
How do I do that? Oh,
So 24? And your
Well,
one
there.
guy, he gets to... Is he gonna attack?
sure.
Wait, no, I don't need to do that. 2, 3, 5. Your one guy, 5 soldiers come running at him. He misses his first attack. He gets crit by their second attack. He kind of just gets fucked in the ass. Actually, no, hold on. I should be counting the previous 5 rolls. No, there's only 1 of him, but there are 5 of them. He's probably gonna die. Your one guy beside you is dead. You currently have no soldiers. I'm gonna roll a D100 as the Snapdragon has 2 targets equidistant from it. There is the previously wounded armored soldier in a gaggle of soldiers beside a midman. Then there is the mage with her own soldiers. Who wants to pick a number between 1 and 100? And whoever gets the closest number is the one getting attacked.
Between 1 and 100. $37.
35.
The number was 5. Kralkrova, this river dragon comes marching on towards you. It makes its attack. Do you take the brunt, or do you let your soldiers?
I will let my soldiers.
Okay, roll a unit attack.
Where's that?
Click on your token. And they'll pop up on the top.
Okay.
Alright. Your soldiers actually win the first one. What do we see? You win 1, 2. You win 2. Your soldiers win 2. Go ahead and roll 2d6. Oh wait, that's not right, because there's only one dragon. I'm not sure why I made 10 rolls for them. They only attack 5 times. You still definitely win 2, but you're attacking against AC 25. So okay, never mind. Yeah, that's good. And then the dragon rolls 4 d12. Killing 2 of your men in the process. Honestly, it went as well as it could.
I mean, to be honest, my men haven't done anything the whole campaign.
Wait, I did the wrong thing here. And minus this from your red. I believe it's now your guys' turn.
Maybe I'm gonna attack and try and wipe out this unit before they wipe me out. Oh!
Okay. The unit will do its attack. You lose that first one, no matter what, and you win the other 3. Do 3 times your damage. As you take 4 damage. I'll just minus 6 because you
Yeah, I forgot
take.
that. Yes,
I did.
forgot to upgrade. Update it.
Roll your damage. 3d6 plus 6. This should be. Yeah. Not bad. Much more, Oops. Come on. Damn it. I'll also be right back. Okay. Where was I? I was trying to get this HP subtracted. So, 76, gotta leave that like that. Because you can't just type the formula properly. Make sure it's highlighted first. Alright. Anything else for your turn? Are you done?
Me?
Yes.
Nothing else. No.
Got it. Dirge. Or Felix. Relikova.
I'm going to use flaming arrows on the whatever is attacking me.
Okay, you use flaming arrows on the river dragon.
That is 8 arrow.
Pretty good. I think that's a good roll. It's almost average. Slightly below, I think. You unleash a volley of flaming arrows. A hit. And, this dragon looking worse for wear.
Does my unit can attack too?
I think so, yes. Okay. The dragon defends itself. It, one, draw, 2, 3. So, 4 instances of damage, you win one of those, and then you get just one instance of damage, 1d6. While your men take a 3d12 to the face. Tearing your unit in half, as one of them gets in a lucky sword strike. One of you roll that d6. One I will pursue. It's a good d6. When I will pursue, I'm not even gonna roll them. These 2 men are dead. Then he'll move closer to this guy over here. Actually, yes, he'll continue pursuing. Dirge. Dirge.
Yeah, what's up?
It is your turn. The bear is floating for 3 more rounds. Perseus is getting attacked and chipped away at. Felix is nowhere to be found. What do you do?
I cast healing or holy rain on Perseus.
Doing so will also heal the units he's fighting, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. I mean, you'll heal them for maximum 2 HP, because you cannot heal past increment 10 in this game, for your soldiers at least. But Dirge or Perseus will take the full healing, regardless. So you can roll it. Yelling across the house. Go ahead and roll the heal. In this case, it would only be bad if you cast it near the dragon or the Slayer. Oh, wait, did you?
Wait, so is Perseus fighting something right now?
Yeah, but units, when in battlefield combat, the unit's HP is broken down per soldier. So there's technically only 6 soldiers in this, so you can't really heal them more than 2 HP. But you can fully heal Perseus. Units won't receive more than a soldier's increment of HP per healing. It's only bad if if the boss is in the same square as Perseus, but he's not. Or it'd be bad if you cast it on Kralakova, because that would heal the dragon. The dragon is just a single soldier, so it can fully heal from it. So go ahead and cast Healing Rain.
Okay, I'll cast it. a D12. Hold on.
Perseus, you heal for 30 HP. Very
Oh,
above
fuck.
average. Almost full. It's actually 6 HP off of a max heal.
Right, but when are the wing hussars arriving?
Fair enough.
Well,
And by wing hussars, I mean dragons and frogs.
that is a good question. And okay. Okay. All right. Felix.
I have enough movement. I'm gonna go help old Mr. Perseus.
How much movement is that?
That's like 8 squares. I have 50 movement.
That means you have 5 squares.
Oh, then I would have been 8 from there. Since I was here, that would have been. You don't know that actually would have been legal amount of movement.
Why is he all the way down there?
'Cause I thought we were leaving Arctos and running like normal people.
I just took care of half the army.
Yeah, but you could have dealt with more of them. There's still another half to go. And the wizards always have ass in it.
Right. So that's your turn?
Unless the assassin for some reason dash without incurring a penalty to their action.
No, there's no dashing in battlefield combat. Enemy's turn. These guys try to escape one eye. I'm not even gonna roll it. There's 2 of them. They're dead. This one will approach and attack one eye. None of their attacks will land. I believe this guy is no longer... Actually, no, it might be for 1 more turn. No, I think it's just 2 turns. This guy will be no
It should
longer
be 3.
pacified. Is it 3?
It should be.
Okay. He's pacified for 1 more turn. These guys are fighting. They're going to continue fight with Perseus. Perseus, you're being attacked. I believe none of the uncontested attacks will hit you. However, you have to contest at least 4 of them.
So I just roll a battlefield attack.
Yep. Powerful. You win that entire exchange. Go ahead and roll 4 times your damage. I didn't hear that beep. You
Oh.
deal a good old chunk of damage against these guys. I believe that is the entire enemy team's turn. Now your turn again. Say what? Oh, the dragon. Dragon will attack you, Algrova.
My unit will take beating.
Okay. You send your men into the mouth of the dragon. roll your unit attack. I'm sure they're going to be obliterated. Because they already have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 d12 against them. And I think they don't win any of those. All but one of your men have been slaughtered. Okay, now it's your guys' turn.
I will cast flaming arrows on the dragon again.
Okay. Ooh. That's a rough one.
Yep.
Dragon, now visibly wounded, covered in scorch marks and burns. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. One Eye pursues archers. I'm sure they're going to get destroyed. They get destroyed as the big 10d12 hits them. I'm just gonna remove them from play and, you know, have One Eye stuck here for a turn. They're dead. They don't even know it. But they are. Dirge, Perseus, Felix. Who's doing what and when?
I'm gonna try and wipe this unit out.
Okay. They attack. You win all those rolls. I think you get hit one time. Critically hit, even. So go ahead and roll 4 times your damage. And so you take 8. Very good roll. You've got them down to 2 men. It was very out of your favor at the start of this, but they just do not have the skills. Dirge, Felix.
Since it's the only thing in range, let's just help out Perseus so he can get away a bit, and same with Dirge. I don't even need disabled actions being taken, do I?
Nope. Wow, you tie for the first one. And win. Although that's a natural 20, so obviously you probably could not anyway. You'll take 2 attacks, but you will win every other attack. So 8d your damage.
Do I even need to roll how much HP it has left?
Yeah, there's still 2 of them. You take 4 points of damage. Should probably be a 46, but
Oh no, they're totally to live.
You kill them. Just barely, but they're dead. You narrowly massacre them. Dirge,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
So how many things does Slayer Arctos have still?
He has 2 more rounds in the air.
Okay. I am out of my immune, so I don't have any more free spells. I am gonna attack this thing that's attacking Kalakova, or is that what is this?
That is a snap. That is a river dragon. One of the big boys.
Okay, I am gonna unit attack it.
Okay. Actually, yeah, you could just attack it. Don't worry about my roll. You could just attack against its AC. Or actually, you know what? Felix, undo the damage that was taken from you. You hit.
War.
Your units hit the dragon twice. So that's 2d6, and then you hit the dragon once. I don't know what your weapon is. Might just be 3d6.
It's
For the total.
2d6. Oh, for Felix.
No, for
For
you.
me.
Your soldiers hit twice, and you hit once.
Okay. Do I roll damage for me?
Yes, roll damage for you and your soldiers. The soldiers are 1d6 each attack, and yours is 1d6 plus 1. So that's 6 damage off the bat, plus an additional 7. The dragon is going down slowly. Guys' luck rolls are shit.
Retarded.
That is your guys' turn. It's now the enemy's turn. Somewhere out there are archers running away from a dragon and failing. This infantry stops being pacified and sees the thing closest to it and runs to attack it. Dirge, you are attacked.
Okay, I'll take the attack.
Okay. Roll your Dirge battlefield. You tie for the first one and win for 2, so do 3d6 as you take 1d6 and then let your unit roll. Wow. Powerful rolls all around. You deal 5 to the attacking soldiers. They deal 1 to you. And then your soldiers get to attack.
Okay, do I just do a unit attack then?
Yes. That's really good. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you do 8d6 damage. And take 1d6. For each soldier, at least. One of your men falls to the ground in the ensuing battle. But you do. Your men do 8d6 to them, for a whopping 4 damage.
Wait, who? Who's rolling damage?
Good. Is 29. Okay, this combat has turned in your guys' favor greatly.
So back,
The
bro.
dragon will keep attacking. Pay money. Pralacola, how do you respond with your one soldier?
He's gonna die.
You push the soldier forward as the river dragon snaps forward. Give me your unit roll. honestly is probably the worst roll for it to roll against because it's a 13. So it's probably going to win that one attack. No, it draws. That is... what a shame. It draws, it misses every other attack. Dragon will crush it. I'm not even gonna roll this damage. Do you follow up?
What do you mean, follow up?
Hmm?
What do you mean?
Your soldiers went and attacked the dragon in defense. Now, are you going to attack it afterwards?
Can I?
Yeah.
Is it a battlefield attack?
Yeah. None of those hit. Okay, now it's your guys' turn. One more round, Arctos will stop being in the sky.
Well, I'm gonna finish off. Or did
How
Morgan
much-
already kill the retards?
How much
You're dead.
anima do? How much anima does Dirge have left, Haku?
Don't tell him. He
How-
doesn't
how
know.
would you know that?
You can't yell
What?
across there. Actually, you know
What
what?
do you mean?
You could probably shout across a football field.
Oh no, because I just realized some really funny shit he could do if he has at least 8 left.
Well, I haven't used any yet.
Yeah, all of his
Because
spells
that's
cast
all-
from commune.
Oh. You could just spam wind tunnel and launch him into the air.
Just push him away.
No, because you can choose the direction. Launch him straight into the air.
Yeah, but we can't really touch him during Cyclone, right?
No.
Yeah, that's why you wait for when it's over and then you just fucking yeet him in the air and he takes 10d6 damage over and over. I'll go help out my boy Dirgy Wurgy with the classic Shadow Legend maneuver.
They all hit. Because you're fighting them uncontestedly. Because they're engaged with Dirge.
They take no damage.
Yep. That is kind of how
You
your
know,
character
Dirge-
is designed.
You know, Dirge is just fighting then just Felix with a steel chair from the rafters.
Perseus Dirge,
That's the whip.
Kralikova, it is
Um,
your guys' turn.
I'm gonna move to attack the dragon.
Okay, you attack them uncontestedly because they are currently fighting Kralikova. You hit one time. As your damage rolls begin to fail you.
Oh no.
Dirge, Kralikova. Battlefield is emptying out. You guys seem to be on the winning side.
I'm gonna attack the dragon.
Okay.
Gonna use my battlefield attack.
Yes. As you attack. Can you do that? You're currently engaged with these infantry. So to
Oh
attack,
yeah, well yeah, the infantry then.
you attack the infantry. You're probably going to. Oh, you're probably not going to kill it outright. You win your 3 attacks. Go ahead and roll 3d6 damage. Okay, there's one more man standing in that crowd.
Okay, I am gonna clean it up with a battlefield attack
Alright.
or unit attack.
Let's see. Hit. Yeah, they're dead. 3-man swarm, that single soldier. That soldier dies. Kralakova attacks the dragon, I assume. You hit 1 time. That doesn't clear my 5, but you hit 1 time. Kralakova gonna die next turn. Actually, technically you have 2 flanks. Roll another d4 for roll another d4 for bonus. It's still good. I mean, it's not dead, but it's still good. Okay. It is now the dragon's turn. Dragon attacks Kralakova.
What is?
Unless you want to move.
Oh, no. No.
Okay. 5 meaty swings. Actually, just 2 meaty swings. The others are kind of normal.
What do I do here?
Roll your battlefield attack. Ooh. So you win that first one. You lose the second one. You win the third one, and so you get hit twice, and you do 2 attacks. Do 3 attacks because of the crit. Actually might
Is that 3d4?
do a 4d4 because that double crits. As you take 2d12 to the face, 13 damage. Dragon slowly being whittled away. Slow as Kralakova. It is now your guys' turn, as the Slayer is now back on his feet.
Oh boy.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna finish off the dragon so we can like address the Slayer.
You hit it 1 time. On its last limb. Kralakova, Dirge, Felix.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Battlefield attack.
You throw your men at it, you hit 2 times. Or that's you. You hit 2 times. For maximum damage. Overkilling by 2. The dragon is dead. Kralakova is safe. For now. She is no longer going to be a meal.
I move here.
You get up close and personal with the guy who is 10 times your size.
Yes, and I will cast Anime Bolt.
And you cast Anima Bolt.
I cast By them Blast. He's pacified for 1 turn.
He is pacified for 1 turn. As you see the bolt hit him, the rage on his face, as I pull up his sheet. Actually, you know what? This might have a chance to practically automatically succeed. Yep, he does not roll a 4 or lower. He is pacified. The rage on his face subsides. Almost eerily.
Alright, I will.
So you guys' turn. What do you do?
I will tell him to kill himself now.
I believe you should also be casting a lightning bolt to do that.
Oh, actually, I will wait for next turn then to do that.
Well, actually, Crown Cove was in Order of Scribes 18, Tempest 2.
Felix is dead. I have deleted him from the game.
Base?
You know what the relevance of what I just said, though, right?
No, I do not care.
You know what Tempest Cleric does, yes?
Yes.
Order of Scribes can change the damage of a spell to any type they want. Meteor Swarm.
Who's going next?
These archers are the only thing left
They're
alive,
dead.
right?
There's nothing left.
Ain't nothing
Just what's
left.
the thing?
Just bodies.
Move.
Well, you guys get the whole
Within range.
choice.
Okay, you all surround a Slayer.
Let me just check what my instinct is.
Are you getting into his square, or are you just outside it?
Just outside it doing defend.
Okay. Somebody roll me a D100. I don't care who. The first one to go goes. First 100 gets counted. Cool, cool, cool. You hear horns blasting out from the west. Or, I guess not horns. Drums. You hear drums.
That's the east.
Yeah. What he said.
Is it Gandalf and the Rohirrim?
Might as well be.
Alexa play Wing Hazard.
Alexa played once.
Alexa, kill Morgan.
Player's turn. He's going to have a check made. See how he reacts to the situation. What would he be using? Willpower. Okay. He recognizes the drums off in a distance. He recognizes the situation. He is obviously not in a good spot. He does not seem to have the ability to attack you. does have the ability to run away. So it will. The Slayer hunches over on all fours. He digs his claws, or his hands, into the ground and sort of just rips the earth out from beneath him and sprints, barreling straight past you, Kralakova, or at least straight through you. As he does, he knocks you aside, a whole 40 feet from where you were standing, as he just blows past. It probably even runs through Dirge's square, but probably doesn't intersect with them at all. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Dirge, you also get blasted off your feet. You and your men, not very far. You do get knocked down as this lumbering beast barrels through a lot of you. It is your guys' turn.
And I will walk 1, 2, 3 right there. I will use my last anima to cast overcharged lightning bolt
Okay.
on Arctos.
Alright. Let's see the damage.
Yeah, give me a second.
Big money, big money.
It's gonna be overcharged spark discharge.
Overcharge, spark discharge. Which one's that? Static discharge.
Spark.
Spark? Oh, spark discharge. Okay. Wow. That is an absolute shame.
Wait, no, it should be 2d100.
Oh, yeah, that is a wrong roll. Do it again. It's still an absolute shame. That one's not as bad.
It's just below average.
The first one was absolutely awful, though. That should have been a much bigger roll. You blast him with a billion of those little sparks, you know, like in Diablo 2, the little sparks that fly around the screen and just like obliterate everything. That's essentially what this is. You blast him.
I will tell him to kill himself now.
Dirge, Perseus, Felix.
We're trying to catch up to him. How many squares can I move a turn?
3. I think everyone's 3 except for Felix, who is 5?
We're getting there.
I also tell one I do.
Okay, I am gonna attack this river monster, river serpent.
It's dead.
What?
Oh, okay.
There's no enemy on the battlefield except for the Slayer.
Okay, since I finally found out that yes, there is in fact anima, hear me out. Blaze, Rage Shadow Legends.
Dude, this dude ran away and now he's trying to take the credit for this.
Sounds like something he would do.
We should kill Morgan.
But you could either Blaze. I don't think Blaze really has a place here.
It's a bonus action. It just makes everything deal an extra damage of 1 die less, so a d3.
Yeah, but it's not going to apply to all
Oh.
your hits.
I just realized an extra D3 of damage. Sick. You know what? Well, let's just do a regular Raid Shadow Legends.
He should probably be not pacified anymore. He was pacified on his turn. You get hit twice. I think this is measured correctly. For 45 damage.
Let's
Then
just got
you
wall.
hit 1, 2, 3, 4,
Could be 8
5,
and
6, 7,
at least
8.
2 liver crits.
Wait, eight instances of damage. Blaze does not apply to all of them, just the first hit, because his Blaze was
Wait, 8?
yeah,
So there's no crits from the crits?
I'm counting those. I just count those as an extra 2. There's an extra 1. Something.
Oh, wait, but if he's only contesting 2 of them, shouldn't the other 8 automatically succeed?
No, because you're attacking against his You're attacking against his actually different. You're attacking against his passive defense otherwise. They don't auto hit. They just you don't get hurt.
Okay, what if I use the last called shot?
It's too late. You rolled your attack. 26. Where's this guy?
And I'm just gonna have to do a D3 here since it won't let me. But what I expected.
Okay. Who else can move? What did you say to One Eye
One
Caracola?
eye. He bites Arctos' leg.
Can One Eye get in there? What can we get in there? One Eye,
He's like right inside me.
One Eye brushes past you and attacks the Slayer. Let's see. Oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. How do I delete this? Can I delete this? Yes, I can. It's One Eye again. Okay, I think One Eye gets hit pretty hard. One Eye takes 44 points of damage. And deals... Does he deal? Yes, he does deal. 3d12? 6, because he does 2d12s. Okay. Is that your guys' turn?
Yes.
Urge, did you move?
Grandpa fell asleep again.
Okay. I'll take that as a yes.
I don't think he did though.
Suspense. It's the Slayer's turn. Now, is he gonna kill the thing that scratched his ankle? Or is he gonna kill the thing that is his purpose to kill? Arctos leaps forward to Felix's relief, it's not at him, but instead, it's at One Eye. The two wrestle in what is probably the most violent display of combat you've ever seen. How am I going to handle this? Because this is two creatures with certain kinds of protections against certain kind of moves.
One Eye solos.
One Eye snaps the Slayer. Slayer grabs One Eye and lifts him overhead and swings him into a tree. Though his assault is not finished, he continues to attack. I'm gonna deal a bunch of damage to One Eye, and whether or not he survives, we'll
What the fuck? One Eye bros.
go with what happens. Let's see. Okay, One Eye survives.
Damn, I was hoping we could see what he takes like.
But he's not moving.
What's wrong with you?
And the Slayer continues to move. Oh wait.
Actually, excuse me, sir. You already took your turn.
You could still move. And One Eye was in his square.
Yeah.
It is your guys' turn.
Wait, how do you get all the way over there? Like, you just jump?
He ran. He's fast. I actually nerfed his move speed.
Dude. Why couldn't he have killed Felix instead of Burris?
Okay, how about this? Urge heals, all
Still
AC buff, and then Raid Shadow Legends.
Okay, so
Uh,
you just need a heal, Felix?
now you should wind tunnel Felix into Arctos.
That's true, actually. That's the only one time I should be using. I can't catch this dude. Goddamn.
Wait, how far are we from him? Hold on.
Every hex is 100 feet.
Okay. For our bro, One Eye, I'm gonna cast Earthquake on Slayer Arctos.
Okay.
It has a 600 range.
Is it? It's 600 range, not radius, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be freaking huge. It's 600
Yeah, I know.
range, 100 square,
I mean,
or 100 feet.
Honestly, that'd be
radius.
funny.
600 radius earthquake is small.
Yeah, I know. It should be 600 radius, isn't it? But go ahead and roll your damage.
It's not going to do any damage
It does like 2d4, doesn't it? Or
if they're medium or smaller.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, it would cause them to have disadvantage on every time they try and move or anything.
That is true.
So I don't do any damage, right?
No.
Okay. Then I am gonna go move up. 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
Felix can only go 4 squares because. Well, I mean, Felix could go 5, but that puts it in attack range and can't attack because that would put Felix at disadvantage.
I mean, he could also just turn around and...
Right, I bought to execute Phoenix.
I'm gonna sacrifice Felix for a temporary buff. What was that buff, you ask?
Morale.
Beat me to it.
I mean, Felix literally can't attack, not because, chance of dying, but because the disadvantage would apply to Felix as well.
Is that you guys' turn?
I call him a bunch of slurs.
Yes? Turn?
Yes. I have nothing. I have no ranged attack.
Slayer makes a difficult choice. Does he turn around and massacre the thing following him? Possibly leading him to die, because that'll be... That'll be it. Or does he keep on trucking? Losing the chance to kill the thing behind him. He will keep running.
Alright, this is the second emissary we have let escape.
We'll catch him, surely.
Yeah, when they are all together.
God, that'd be funny.
No, Felix can't catch him anymore. That earthquake kind of fucked it.
You should have tried attacking.
14 HP, that would have been death and earthquake for disadvantage on all 10
Yeah,
attacks.
you could maybe have a lucky death's door.
That earthquake fucked it so hard.
That death's door wouldn't fuck the death's door wouldn't be affected by earthquake.
You could just
No,
send it instead of being a pussy!
Attacked so hard.
Do you guys
If he had run away at the start, it would have been a W.
do you guys
No, because he was cycloned. It wouldn't have changed anything.
Yeah, okay, we do.
do you guys chase him, or do you guys let him go? I imagine you...
I'm not gonna catch up.
Okay. The eerie silence lulls over the swamp as Kane Bufo and his men arrive. The battle is over. One Eye is nearly wrapped around a tree. He's not dead, but he's not in good shape.
Yeah, Grandpa should probably heal the big lizard.
Help my boy.
Help the dog. He's a good boy.
What do you guys do from here?
God damn.
Actually, Hyde, why doesn't earthquake count as difficult terrain?
We probably should have. I think because the knockdown would have been enough in most cases. And it was only supposed to knock down smaller or medium creatures anyway. Well,
At this point, I'm pretty much almost dead. I don't have anything to help One Eye with all my units fucking dead too. God damn.
But we won the battle.
We did win the battle.
Surprisingly.
Yep, see you next week for more of this.
I'm gonna retire to the Buffalman village and lick my wounds.
That sounds like a good idea. My low HP friend.
Okay. Why don't we, unless you guys have any immediate things you want to do, I would say let's skip ahead a couple of days. Is that fair? Is that fine?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys take some time to heal from your extremely long, hard-fought battles. You face another emissary, and oddly enough, the only creatures of the Legion that you have faced that are both powerful and capable of escaping, or capable of choosing to not fight, it seems, or have the wherewithal to know when to retreat, have retreated. Retreated successfully. One Eye has been incapacitated for these last couple of days. Sparrow informs you that it's probably for the best if he does not see the battlefield again. He could probably still be useful in other ways, just his encounter with the Slayer has gotten the best of him. One Eye will no longer be available for battlefield combats.
Rest in peace.
After your recuperation, Kane and the Master Dragons make good on their deals, and they send a host of their soldiers, along with a couple of dragons, with you to the village. And it's been so long, I do not remember if there was anything else in those talks that you guys had like a month ago.
I don't think there was anything else either.
Okay. Let us return to the village.
How much HP do I go?
Consider yourselves having had a long rest. You'll have full HP.
We're back.
You guys return to Sparrow's village. And with you, a whole bunch of Booflemen, some dragon tamers, or wranglers, and a host of dragons. I believe Kane Bufo and the Master Dragons have also accompanied you.
Hey, where's my Buffalman harem? What the fuck? Bros.
There is a war to fight. You should get that afterwards as a reward.
Sure. No, I definitely need a harem to fight the war.
I want to go there.
Okay. After some planning, you want to go to the little dragon symbol next to the village?
Yes.
Cool. Alright. Do you go straight there, or do you know what that? Do you know what that area
Can I
is?
make one of the dragon units my unit?
You want a dragon as a soldier instead of normal soldiers?
I mean, my soldiers died, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's doable.
Right.
Mark it down somewhere so I know. Does anybody do anything in the village? Working on stuff, scouting, figuring shit out. I don't know. What will you guys do here in your downtime at the home base?
Since I need to replenish my units, can I replenish them with Bufomen that we recruited, or
Yes, you will have 4 soldiers, 25 HP each, and they will be attacking as Perditor.
hell yeah.
Felix Sturge. No? Nothing?
You know what? Let's get some normal troops for a change. They're good flush walls.
No more.
Oh no, they're gonna be sacrificed to the Shadow Legends.
Okay. You'll have a full set of soldiers next time. Sturge?
Yeah.
Anything you wish to do during this this downtime?
Not really.
All right. Why don't I put us onto the start map so you guys can go ahead and heal yourselves and replenish your HP, replenish your soldier HP, and all that. Okay. I think that we can call that for today. Call that for 2. Unless you guys have anything else you want to.
I can't believe I survived, bros.
I honestly
See you
can't
next
either.
week for more of this.
Next time you guys send somebody off to the death, tell me
I was expecting more planning.
verbosely what you guys
expected-
have in mind to do. Otherwise, I'm assuming you guys aren't doing anything. Because
the thing was, I assumed that since there were a couple turns there, that there would be a plan formulated. We didn't have a plan immediately, rather than like wait forever.
I was saying to use sleep since like the second round.
yeah,
Discuss
round
that
of
further.
combat, but there was no indication that you guys were even there at all.
It's like the fucking I revivify the gnome. I teleport from downstairs to the upstairs.
I climbed the wall. How do you climb the wall? I climb it. Okay, you climb the wall, you're on top, and now there's 10 soldiers there. Wait. I said I climbed the wall. I didn't say I climbed up to the top. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, that's true.
I hide in the dragon's mouth. Like, is there any indication that the dragon was told to follow Perseus? No, I remember I'm gonna go out and duel him. And then there was like, okay, guys, how do we ambush the guy in the duel? But there was no indication of anybody going anywhere. There was no indication of a plan. There was no yeah. I feel like somebody should have died today.
I mean,
Where's the update to Ranger?
I still vote to execute Felix for
That's true.
running away.
We should kill
But
Felix. I had made peace. I was like, I guess I do die. Just like bury me with like the Bufumin.
like
I found my tribe.
me and the dragon are fighting like a whole army. There is this guy in the sky, and the cat decides to run. Like what? Bros?
He literally does the least damage of everyone.
Yeah. And I wanna actually vote to kill the cat. For desertion.
Desertion. Yeah, there's a reason to execute people, right? They execute people for deserting, right?
You know what? Let's roll 5d20 right now, bitch.
The funny thing is that Felix should have died in the first session. Well.
Poppy's regretting every day not murdering Felix.
Yeah, but I'm more afraid about what he would play afterwards.
I mean, the choice is Herod. It's not exactly a choice.
I guess that is true. There's no point to letting you make your own character.
I honestly wouldn't even know how to make one for this.
It's not that hard. Like, most of your character creation kind of comes from the general skills, I guess. And then your class choice. And surely you do something stupid like pick a, be it another
Cleric.
mage.
Cleric.
And then, okay, never mind. You pick a cleric and you try to make things. You try to do things that there's no intent in the rule or the spirit of the thing. Like making a peasant railgun out of wind tunnel. I guess you guys did.
Cleric and Spirit Guardians.
You guys didn't die. Perseus should have died with the way you guys handled that whole ordeal. I wish Felix died when the Slayer turned around to punch him in the face. How much damage did he do that time? He did 73 damage? No, was that to you? No.
No, it was 45.
45. God, why did he roll a 73?
And that was with a crit.
Was that with a crit? Oh, I didn't count that crit. Hold up. My dreams might come true. Your GI is 27.
Yeah, but you didn't count my called shot.
GI is 20. Yeah, because you announced it afterwards, you dumbass. Is your GI is 27, and his roll was 45. Does he have the ability to triple crits and crushing blows? I don't remember what crushing blow is, which means he would have another. You'd have at least one 46 plus 6. You have what, 19 HP?
14.
Roll Death's Door.
Too late, bitch.
No, do the 100.
No, too late, bitch.
Nothing happened to you after that last attack. Do the 100. Let's find out what happens. I'll roll it for you. Wow. Well, you saved. Sorry, guys. I tried. I tried. The cat lives legitimately. All
At
right.
least one person can roll a number that's needed.
All
Like
right.
a certain fucking shaman.
Let's see.
Garfield lives another day.
Let us see. Turn off the stream and